Well, hey, beautiful people. Now I'm breaking down Mercury to you, and this is how you think. This is how you think. This is how you communicate. This is your mindset. Now, this is from my podcast, so listen carefully. We starting with Mercury and Aries. So if you have Mercury and Aries in your natal chart, this is the way you think. We're going from Mercury and Aries all the way to Mercury and Pisces. We're doing all 12. And this is how you think and how you communicate. And if you don't know your natal chart signs, go to just for astrology things or Astro charts or Cafe, which is CAFE, natal chart reports, and you will get it. But now I'm about to break this down. And this is from my podcast. So I'm going from Aries all the way to Pisces. If you are the Mercury and Aries type of individual, wow. You have the supernatural, superpower thinking. You know what I mean? Your thinking is straight to the point and direct. And you communicate very well. And you straight to the point. There's no cut on it. You got a solid warrior thinking, and the way you communicate is strong. But the way you communicate is with passion and love for people. I mean, since Mercury is a planet of speed and communication and thinking, the intellect, and also a planet of how you travel and how you do business. So with this being said, since you have the speed thinking and you most like to carry out what you think, because you got the Aries mindset, so you most like to carry out what you think of. See what I'm saying? Because the Aries are go-getters. And so in the business aspects, you're good at that. You know what I mean? And so the thinking you got, you know what I'm saying, those who you love, you protect them. But you also could be the one who thinks something, you have a positive thinking and take action, and it might be wrong. So be careful. You know what I mean? Because you already got the warrior spirit where you never give up. And so your thinking is you never give up on nothing as an Aries. Even if you appear to say you're going to give up, you don't give up. And you quick to take initiative on something since you're a cardinal. You know what I mean? This is a cardinal in Mercury. It's a wow. You quick to take initiative. You know what I mean? And so information, you know what I'm saying, could be your foundation, but Aries like to do their own thing. So your thinking is you like to do your own thing. You know what I mean? Because you know that you're stronger by yourself. This is your thinking. So as an Aries, wow, you are like the Superman and Superwoman thinking that you have. You know what I mean? Superpowers. You still have that thinking that you're so bold and that you can't be stopped. You probably have that type of thinking. I won't be surprised. But one thing I do know is that you as an Aries, you're a good individual. You're all for the humanity. You got that love. But your thinking is you have to show people how to do something. You have to set an example. You know what I mean? The way you communicate, you know what I mean? You might don't want to listen to others because you got that impulsiveness that if this conversation is boring, you don't want to hear it. If it's not about you, though, you might don't want to hear it neither. So with that being said, for you to listen to other people, because you have this type of mindset, this type of thinking. So your mindset, you know what I mean, that fire energy, you like to have fun. So when people like want to go out and do things, you know what I mean, you make a good planner and organizer. See what I'm saying? And so you like to experience life as the Mercury and Aries. So this is a good thing about you. You very fun, the fun type of individual. So, and this part of your thinking too. So you might have a lot of plans, and your mind stay everywhere because you're the explorer. So you might have a little knowledge somewhere everywhere because this is how your mindset. You don't like to be bored. This your thinking. This your thoughts. You know what I mean? Because if you're bored, I mean, this could make you unbalanced as an Aries. And you might start some stuff because Aries could start some stuff too now. Not to say that all of you would, but just a part of your vibration with a strong mentality. See what I'm saying? And so Aries, as we know, can be the selfish type of individual, or they can be the one all about everyone. See what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of you will probably be selfish because it's part of this vibration. I can do it myself. I get it done better than anyone. I mean, so you're very competitive. You got a challenging attitude and mindset. So this is basically how you operate. You know what I mean? And you might don't want to hear no weak conversation. You know what I mean? If it's weak, especially little things don't bother you. This your thoughts. Oh, that's too little. You don't even pay that no attention. You go on about your business. Like things that other people worry about, it might don't bother you. So this is the way you think. This is your communication skills. And this is how you do business as the Aries. You know what I mean? You got the power, the compassion, you know what I mean? And you intuitively know some things when it deals with compassion or when it deals with people. You know what I mean? Your sexity that is to the highest. So you think about sex a lot, but not only think about it, you most like to carry it out because you got the Aries spirit. You know what I mean? So that being said, sexity is very important to you. You know what I mean? You got a high vibration of sexual mentality. You know what I mean? So with that being said, and you just don't want to think about it. See what I'm saying? You got that feeling where it depends on what else you got, like as your moon sign, you most like to carry it out. See what I'm saying? And so when it comes to sex, you might not have no gender, which means, I mean, it could be a man or a woman, but since you masculine, I mean, you might not care if it's a man or a woman, but since the Aries is masculine energy, you probably want to go deal with the opposite sex instead. You know what I mean? So because it's strong energy, you know what I mean. But with that being said, I know I just read you. I just gave it to you. You Aries, you got strong mentality, strong personality, that fire spirit, that adventurous, that explorer, that fun loving. Wow, it's pumping in your DNA right now. You know what I mean? Excitement of the world. You like to explore the world. Not only just think about it, because if it's part of your thinking, you more like to carry it out. It depends on like what's your moon sign, other sign that also, you know, amp that up. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, as the Aries thinking, you know what I mean, try to listen to others. You know what I mean? The way they think. Because you might see other people the way they think is boring compared to you. You might think that you the it. You know what I mean? You might think that you are popping. You know what I mean? You are, you know what I mean? So with that being said, you got that strong mentality. It's just the warrior spirit. It's straight up. So this definitely would it be. And as I can bring it as light gets to redder than this, I'll share. Now, beautiful people, we're going to go to Taurus. You know what I mean? Because Aries, they got that strong personality, the way they think. Wow. You know what I mean? They own their own stuff, but they like trendsetters. So they very unique. You know what I mean? They got the warrior spirit, the whole package, survival, instinct, the way they think, the warrior mentality. So they do like dramatic stuff. They like action-packed stuff. Now I'm going to go to Taurus. The way a Taurus think, you know what that's going to be on that love and beauty type stuff already. You know what I mean? Mercury and Taurus. Yes, it's just that real. If you are the Mercury and Taurus individual, the Taurus, you're talking about the bull who can be stubborn. And so this type of thinking and the way you communicate, the way you travel and do business, Venus makes you the one who's charming and creative. You know what I'm saying? All about love. And so your earth sign, you have love for things. And this is your thinking. This is what you communicate because you know about things. You know about beauty. You know about designing and stuff like that. And so your communication style is very thoughtful. And the thing is about you're intuitive and you're empathic. You know what I mean? Not only, you know what I mean, because it's part of your thinking. You're very intuitive, your thought process. You just know things, you know what I mean? And so with that being said, you're very organized and you might have like a slow movement because you're careful. The way you move might be slow. The way you communicate might be slow, but because you're very careful. So with that being said, you might be fixed because you're a fixed sign. You know what I mean? So it'd be hard to get you to change your thoughts. So that being said, but you could be the most flexible person. And so it's all about you. And so when you're talking about the arts, when you're talking about music, you like stuff like that to keep you in harmony. Your thinking is more relaxed, like thinking you like you probably think of vacation, like you got them thoughts like of beauty, of love, you know what I mean? You like beautiful things, you know what I mean? And this will turn your mindset on, you know what I mean? And you know about things. You might know about cars, you might know about the house, you might know about this, you know what I mean? It's your thought process, because this your research. You research this, you know what I mean? And so your appreciation deals with your thoughts being in harmony, your thoughts being stimulated by things that's beautiful, your thoughts being stimulated by things that's peaceful and harmony and all about love. And so, very compassionate person, but you have the stubborn mindset, that I mean, and don't buy none mindset. You know, your mindset is more on calm stuff and harmony stuff, but at the same time, when you get to the nitty gritty, you can have the aggressive thoughts where you can go hard like the bull. So with that being said, but you got to get to that. You know what I mean? Other than that, you calm. Your thoughts is calm, peaceful, and like that there. And so, you know, since you're sensual, you got Venus in you, so sex is a part of your life. So your thoughts could be on a beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying? Be on sexual things and preferences, that I mean, and you could be all about how to like sexual thoughts. And more imaginative. So you imagine things a lot, stuff like that. So you got a good fantasy as a Venus sign. All this, because your fantasy will be on love and compassion. You know what I mean? What you dream of, but you're the type, like a Libra is the more like the thinking type and can live in their mind. You the type that got to have it physically. You got to have it. You got to feel a sensation because you're the earth sign. And so both of y'all is on love and beauty, you know what I mean? But you got to have it earthly. You know what I mean? You want a woman or a man right here in your face. Depends on if you're a woman, Taurus and Mercury, or a man, or you're a man, Mercury and Taurus. But you're the type of individuals who got to have it, you know what I mean? Like physically. That's why you can fantasize, but you get out that world quick because you like, this person ain't here. You know what I mean? This your thought. So, you know what I mean? Overall, you're a good organizer. You're good with business, money, because you like to have things. So this your thoughts. And so you got many ways scheming and plotting on get this money as a Taurus the bug, and you like to live comfortable. See what I'm saying? Your thoughts is you got to get it. And so with other signs in your chart, you can carry this out. You know what I mean? And you can be the type of person who have, you know, a lot of wealth. So money is a part of what you do, being a good accountant. And so yes, you good with finances. So with this being said, you make money like it ain't nothing. And this is in your thoughts first. So if it's in your thoughts, you can carry it out too. So this being said, your communication might be on the business aspects because you know how to make deals. You know what I mean? So as a Taurus, Mercury, or the Mercury and Taurus individuals, you are great individuals. The way you think is more of beauty and peace and love. And you like things like the beautiful grass, the beautiful house, the beautiful car, the beautiful world in general, stuff like that. And so that's the good thing about you. You deal with beauty, you deal with the art and creativity. You like creativity and stuff like that. So you might be creative. So it depends on what you got to help you carry it out, that you will carry it out. You know what I mean? That's in your chart. And so as the Taurus Mercury, this speed up your vibration a little, give you more creative powers. You know what I mean? And so with this being said, it's for you as a problem solver, because you like to solve problems too, and you think very carefully, so it might take a while for you to make a decision. And so with this being said, it's for you as a problem solver, you know what I mean, to always keep something like good music or something that keep you in harmony. Because as long as you're in harmony, that I mean, as Mercury and Taurus, you balance it out. You don't got to worry about you being jealous or you being, you know, deceiving and things of that nature, because Mercury is a deceiving planet also. You know what I mean? Because your thoughts could be on deceiving and all that there. I mean, you don't want to go to the other side where you have to be the one who doing the pimping and all this stuff here. So you don't have them type of thoughts. So to keep yourself balanced, do things that keep your thoughts in harmony, like look at beautiful pictures, think about business of how you can, make some money, do things that keep your mind going. That's off the nonsense, because sexuality is part of you, so you have a need and desire for it, but it's going to be more physically. And so, with this being said, since you are the bull, as I can bring you this light, continue to think on and be intuitive like you are, for this definitely would it be. Ashe.
Ashe. And Mercury and Taurus, y'all individuals are like the money go-getters. Y'all don't play. They're very determined and very persistent. So that's a good thing about a Taurus, is that when it comes to money, they go get it, or whatever they want, they go get it. But they can be lazy too on the other side. But so if a person not living up to the upside of a Taurus and Mercury, that mean they're on the other side. So with that being said, this is the way you think. Now we're going to the Gemini. Now the Gemini is right at home. It's right at home in Mercury. So, and Gemini represents the third house. So you already know this is a good placement. You know what I mean? Because Gemini could be the trickster, but on the upside, they're some of the best people, especially who can speak. Now let me let you hear for yourself. Yeah, it gets no redder than this.
If you are the Mercury and Gemini person, or Gemini Mercury, you right at home, because this is definitely your planet. And so we talk about the Mercury and Gemini people. We talk about people who are intellectual, who think quickly. Know what I mean? Who think so much that their thoughts continue to change up, and this how they appear to be two-faced, because they don't know where to stay at, because their thoughts steady flowing. See what I'm saying? And so also, this is the sign of the trickster, because this is naturally Mercury is their home anyway. So that being said, you got to watch out for these people, because they're very skilled in communicating and talking. And so they are definitely a free spirit and like to entertain you and crack jokes, but most often they like information. So we talking about information, yes. They always searching, so they make great researchers, and they're intuitive thinkers, and they also, when it comes to the message, they're good at receiving the message, understanding the message, because they're intuitive like that, of having understanding of the words. So the words is what they're very good at. And so it's all about them, that who could cook up a story real quick. They're good at as a storyteller and cooking up stories, and this their thinking. Their thoughts is they're highly intellectual, because it's an air sign. Then it's a mutable air sign. So if it's mutable, they're adaptable. They're adaptable to other people thinking, other people ways, and this their thoughts. So it's easy for them to trick anybody. They got a smooth conversation game, and they understand people more than anyone. So they understand people more than you and I. They can trick you without you even knowing you're being tricked, because they got a quick understanding. And so they can have they can be high, what do you call, EI, which is emotional intelligence. Just like all the other air signs, like a Libra and Aquarius. So with that being said, when we talk about intelligence, this is what they do. You know what I mean? This is what they're good at. And so they're going to be the ones who try to spy you. But at the same time, they could be the ones who could be detached from you. This is their thinking. They could be detached from you. See what I'm saying? Which means because they spy you, you have to watch out not to be too attached to them, because they deal with so many people. They everywhere. Their energy is scattered everywhere. They move quick. This their thinking. They got quick thinking, quick movement. You know what I mean? And so we talk about the Gemini. They got knowledge for some of everything. They like information. You know what I mean? They like to explore. They like to ponder on things and think. This is part of what they do. And so as the Gemini and Mercury, you know what I mean? You don't got to worry about you being down, and you're talking about a good communicator. They're going to definitely uplift you. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about being down, because they're going to be the one who inspire you and always, do what is right, unless they're on the other side, the trickster side, where they can be very blunt, and they can come hard and harsh on you. You know what I mean? So this being said, it don't just work one way. See what I'm saying? We're talking about Mercury and Gemini, this is their home. See what I'm saying? And so they're more the air type, thinking type. So like the air is calm, and then the air is fast, and the air is slow. That's how their thoughts is. It's all over the place. So I'm saying the air has everything in it, right? Right. So their thoughts got all type of information in it. See what I'm saying? And so you make a great sign. We talk about communicating. We talk about like bringing people together through your communication skills and all that stuff there, and receiving the message. Even clairaudience, receiving the message. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because clear hearing is like when the ancestors or somebody talking to you. You know what I mean? When they're communicating with you, and you can pick up the message, or you might pick up the message also through symbols and understand it. So anything that deal with the word, numbers, or the message, this is what you do. So with this being said, is I just broke you down, and this is Gemini thinker. This is the way they think. This is the Mercury and Gemini people, individuals. Shake.
Okay, that was Mercury and Gemini. And wow, what can I say? You want a spokesperson for you? You want a thinker for you? You want a person to put the pieces of the puzzle together? You got a Gemini. A Mercury and Gemini. If this your placement, then this is you. We talking about like we're doing the Mercury signs, all 12. Now we're going to Mercury and Cancer. So you already know what this is going to be about. You got a lot of psychic in this because you got Mercury that's going to speed that moon up. You know what I mean? So that being said, this is where we about to go at right now. Let's get it in, beautiful people. Let's get it in. It's about to get real. Even though this is not my placement, but it's about to get real.
We talking about those individuals who have Mercury and Cancer. If you are the Cancer, Mercury type of individuals, we talking about you. Your thoughts is more emotional, more sentimental. Your thoughts is more gentle. You're more kind, like the way you talk, the way you think, the way you communicate. But in the first period, you might be shy, but until you get comfortable around the individual, and then you can go. You can float like a butterfly. Because once you feel comfortable, yes. And when we talking about the message, I'm talking about this comes from your intuition and from your feelings. You know what I mean? Information steady flow through you from the universe. So your communication skills is very great because you got a good imagination. Not only the feelings, you can feel it and imagine it. It's like you live in it. So your communication is very on point and very good. So if anybody challenge you, you don't even need no book because you write your own story. So this will make you as Mercury and Cancer a good writer. You know what I'm saying? Skillful writer and things like that. You know what I mean? Because you can actually live it through your imagination and feeling what you imagine because you deal with feelings. So with this being said, your communication skills is very nurturing and caring and loving. You know what I mean? But you can be very defensive. You know what I'm saying? The person say the wrong thing, you're very defensive. That's just the Cancer spirit. They defend themselves and they're defend the ones, you know what I'm saying, who they love. So somebody talk bad about your relatives, you're gonna protect them and defend them even if they're not there. So people gotta watch out what they say in front of you as the Mercury and Cancer. Cause you just that loyal. See what I'm saying? You're just that loyal. So this is what's good about you, to have you on somebody's team. If anybody got Mercury and Cancer, wow, this is magical because the mother of the zodiac, which is Cancer, then you got Mercury to speed up the vibration and make you more intuitive and make your intuition move faster and more speed. And so not only that, you receive the message, understand the message. You know what I mean? But you feel it. How you do it, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? You feel it. You're all into it. It's about your inner self. You go within yourself. See what I'm saying? So it ain't even about no book. A lot of you who got Mercury and Cancer, you write your own book. You know what I mean? Because you understand the characters. Because you can imagine, you can feel it, and you understand the role. It's like you're living it for real. So with that being said, y'all have this ability, and the thing about y'all organized, and y'all know where everything is at. Like when you put something somewhere, you keep things organized. Even if something is messy or out of place, you know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That's why you put things where you can know where it's at. So as a Cancer, Mercury, wow, you very communicative once you get going. You know what I mean? And you got a happy, cheerful spirit, but your moods can change. See what I'm saying? Your thoughts can change due to your moods. So with that being said, and so as long as you balance, you're right. You one of the best person to have on somebody's team, especially when you're talking about communication and kindness and being gentle, because you know how to be kind. You know how people feel. You know how people, you know their thoughts. Because you definitely more emotional intelligence than anybody who definitely an empath. You know what I mean? Because you deal with feelings. And so empaths understand people through their emotions, through their movement, through their face expression, which is their emotions and all that there. So you deal with emotions. So your intellect is more emotional, your communication skill, and you good when it comes to business. You know how to cook up a good deal. So nobody can beat you when you're talking about cooking up good deals and bargains, because you're good at that. That is part of a Cancer spirit. They're good. So basically, if you balance, your communication skills will be on point, and a person got a good understanding person to talk to, a good counselor, a good, you know what I'm saying, a good psychic, a good person who can read them, and a good person who will always talk kindly and don't have to worry about ain't got to worry about you disrespecting them. Because even if you say slangs, you know what individual you can do it with. See, you as a Cancer, you understand the soul, you understand the spirit, and so you understand who you can kick it with, and for every individual, you know how to kick it with this individual. See what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about you. You understand the soul, because once a person understands emotions, and you naturally feel and know, wow, because you're intuitive where you got an understanding that's above the average. Wow, you on point. And so you like things that's harmony, peaceful and loving. You don't really like all that chaos and stuff like that. You got a caring spirit, nurturing spirit, and you like to help people. You like to give to people. And this part of your thoughts and your vibration. And so traveling and explore, you like to do that, but you still is an introvert because you like to recharge up your thoughts. You the type who have to recharge up yourself, so you need a long time. So this definitely part of your vibration as a Cancer. And you definitely got the moon thinking. You got the intellect and the moon. Wow. The water and the moon. The water and the Mercury. Wow. This speed up the moon. See what I'm saying? And so this means that since it speed up the moon, people got to be aware of what you're trying to do, because you can trick people. But I mean, through your intuition. But as long as you stay calm and stay balanced, you can read a person accurately. So with this being said, as I just broke down the Cancer moon, you know what I mean, the water thinking, which is love, kind, compassion, and so this definitely would it be. Ashe.
Oh, Cancer. That's my rising sign. I can identify with you, but dog. Mercury and Cancer, y'all to be more psychic than a little bit, because that's going to speed it up. You know what I mean? So, wow. Now we're going to the boss, the Scrums, the sun, one of the most powerful planet in the universe, the sun, which is Leo. And so this is mostly like positive energy. So, all the fire signs are fire sign, but when you got the sun is very positive. Not say that they can't be on the downside, but most likely in their heart is positivity. So with this being said, so this type of leader they are. Because when we talking about Leo, you just take the O off and you put the ADER on there. You got leader. So, and these the ones who are going to inspire you, who love life, because they deal with life, the sun. So it gets no realer than this. It's about to go down. Yes, I'm talking about the Leo.
So if you are the Leo and Mercury and Leo, we talking about the sun. And so we talking about the sun have Mercury. Wow. We talking about connection. Wow, this is amazing, because you type of people who are definitely the sun who like to shine. So this even speed up your performance. And so your communication will be how you inspire people and how you entertain people, how you appreciate people, and you like to see people laugh. Because when people are happy, you are happy. And it's your thoughts, the way you think. Wow. It's so beautiful. It's all about charm, all about love. But you're very confident. You're self-motivated. But there might be a time when you're not self-motivated. And so it's for you to not need nobody approval. You know what I mean? Because of what you think and what you write and what you say. You know what I mean? Because you are the leaders naturally leaders. And so when we talk about practical, you the one who could take a practical approach to things and lead an organization or lead anything. And so, because you love the spotlight, your thinking is wow. Your communication game, you know what I mean, is full of compliments. You know what I mean, full of nice words and kind things, and you know, that's just the Leo, the lion spirit. And then we're talking about the sun is your planet. Shoot, come on now. Wow. And this even speed up your vibration more. When we talk about Mercury, Mercury can even make you better or make you worse. So you as the Leo, you the type of people who can make it all about you, all about self. Know what I mean? Your thoughts could be all about you. Your word might be I this. So for you to make the word be about we and us, because you're good at that. Your thinking is all about what you done. You like to talk about yourself a lot. So just like an Aries. So this being said, but the way you do it, you like to show example. You like to show example. Know what I mean? Because your example will be more aspirational. Because you like to see people do good and live good. You don't like to see people down and out. You don't like to be around depression. Know what I mean? These are your thoughts. Know what I mean? It's in your vein. So, because the sun inspired the earth, you inspire others the same. So this is all a part of your vibration. You got Mercury to speed it up. Wow. But it could be deceiving because if Mercury speed it up, it means you could be real hot, hot temper. Your thinking could be real hot, and you could think like you angry and something, but you. I mean, if you got other stuff to back you up, you could calm down. But you know, your thinking would be is that you could come strong upon a person, and your communication game might be strong. Like on the downside, you might can crush your opponents, cause nobody wanna step to somebody who can be ruthless like you, cause you ambitious to accomplish your goals and your objectives. This is what it's about when dealing with you. You get it done. You nasty, a problem solver, and this will make you good as Leo the lion. So the best thing I like about you is that you're good at making decisions because you take a leadership position in any position that deal with leadership. You turn around and make it magical because this is what you do anyway, naturally. You take the lead. But you don't like to be lead by others. So it's for you to listen to others. You know what I mean? Not only yourself. Don't make it all about you because you the type who could just want this conversation to be all about you. But if you listen to others, you'll do better. See what I'm saying? You'll do better. So if you listen to others and get their intake, because you naturally idealistic, you naturally creative, you naturally like things of beauty. You like beauties of all kinds, and this your thoughts. You know what I mean? Because you're very charming. You know what I mean? So you got the charming thought process and communication game. And so you might be good with the word, or how you say the word, how you flip the word, and how you write the word. So creativity is definitely part of your vibration because you got that sun, you got a lot of creative fire in you, compassion. And so your compassion is deep. And so this makes you very compassionate when dealing with, you know, people, places, and things. But the thing is that you the type who don't hold no grudge like that type of thought process. So what people think is little to you, what people think is big to you might be little to you. Because that's just because you're the lion. You're strong enough to overbear a lot of things and overcome any obstacle. And so as the lion, you got that cheerful, good spirit. You're very fun-loving, so you like to play. Yeah, you like to play. You like to play. You like to have fun. It's part of your vibration, too. So that's a good thing about you. That I mean, a person be around you, they ain't going to have a boring time. That I mean, because you got that very crunk spirit and attitude about life. Mm-hmm. You love life. So this definitely, I call you out. This your thoughts. This is the way you think. This is the way you communicate. To my business, you get the job done. So a person who ruthless to accomplish their objectives, it don't need to explain because your communication game comes in many angles. You come many ways the way you communicate. You're very you like a Libra where you're very charming. You got different ways the way you do things, your own style, like mentality. So with this being said, is I came to bring you this light. I just read you. It gets no realer than this. So stand up, lion. Rah. Because the lion The lion inspire people, spark the nation. So that being said, that's why a lot of strong leaders got your thinking. You know what I mean? Got a Leo. So definitely, this definitely would it be. It gets no realer than this, Ashe.
Love you, Mercury and Leo. You know what I mean? Strong mentality. Now we're gonna go to, Virgo is right at home, So, all signs is pretty much basically good. It depends on how you use the energy, right? So with this being said, we say Mercury and Virgo. I know about Virgo. I'm a Virgo moon. So we got Mercury and Virgo. You're gonna be very skilled in communication because it's right at home. So it feels good right here. It gets no realer than this. It's going down. These are the healers.
When we talking about Mercury and Virgo, you are the type of people who are naturally at home, because this is the planet of Virgo anyway. So this being said, communication and intellect is what you're good at. You're highly intelligent, and you got fast thinking, fast thought. You're energetic. Your thinking is restless, which means that you might think all day, and you can communicate all day too. You can go once you get started and crunk, especially on a subject that's intellectual. You deal with intellectual. You have a lot of brain powers, but your intellectual is concrete. It's more like practical. Well, whatever you think of, you got to find facts and evidence. So you make a good researcher, and you're very organized. And you don't like disorder. You like order. And as long as you are balanced, you're great. But if you're not, you can be high sprung, and you could be out of order and nervous. And so, but long as you are balanced, you make some of the best persons when they're talking about like helping people, because you love to help people, you love to serve people. So you always got to have a purpose for living. Like your purpose is like you feel the need to help people, and this your thinking, this your thought, this is where you communicate. It's giving people advice, and also when you give people advice, you know what I mean, you're very honest, straight to the point. You know what I mean? You don't want to have no stylist like communication. Your communication more like the direct and straight to the point. And it can be so harsh to people because the way you bring it to people, but you don't mean no harm. You're just being real. You know what I mean? You're very practical. So the way you bring it to people, you're so honest. You know what I mean? So to others, you might be criticizing them, you know what I'm saying? But it might be constructive criticism, which means positive criticism to help inspire people to see where they error at or where their flaws at, so they can correct it. And so this is what you do. You all about helping people. You like to see people do good. You know what I mean? So this is why you do it. For your love for the humanity is deep. It's real. You know what I mean? You like to serve and help people, even with the smallest things. You just like to help people in general, because you got to have something to do. You're practical. You're earthly sign. Also, you're a thinker. You got Mercury. You know what I mean? You're highly intelligent, so you also got to have something to do. So anytime you have something to do, it will keep you balanced. And you don't like nothing that's not neat. And so you don't want to go to nobody's house that's not neat. And you might not tell them that, or you might do, because you can be very blunt. But the thing is that on the downside, you can be very criticizing of others. But see, the thing about you as a Virgo, even though you criticize others, you criticize yourself too when you do wrong, because you're all about the perfection. And this is your thought process. You like everything to be perfect in order. But it's for you to learn that imperfect is perfect as well as perfect. You know what I mean? As being perfect. You know what I mean? So with it being said, you love to learn, you love to study, you love to organize. You know what I mean? And so this is very good about you. It's all about growth with you. You like to absorb the knowledge and collect the information on a deeper frequency or level. You know what I mean? And break it down. You like to dissect. You know what I mean? You like to bring out the facts. You're all about the truth, so you're the truth seeker. And this is your communication game. This is your intellectual game. This is your thought process. It's beautiful because you want a world of peace and beauty. And you like to, you like to bring all the you like to bring all the negative mind states. You like to go hard upon them and crash them, because you all about serving humanity and serving the community and serving people. So long as you are impatient with others, you would do good. I mean, patient with others, you do good because you can be very impatient. As long as you are patient with others, you would do good because others might have a slower frequency of thinking, a thought process, but you gotta understand that you're nasty, intellectual genius. You know what I mean? So intelligence is where you excel at anything that deal with teaching and education. I mean, this is just part of your vibration and counseling and giving advice as the Virgo Mercury or Mercury and Virgo. This is what you do best. So this being said, serving people. That I mean, and you might feel that you're doing all the work, but then you can really go off. But it's for you to balance that out. I mean, think positive of every situation and know when to stop working so hard, know when to take a rest because you're so active. You have to do something. You got to feel the need. You got to do something. This will keep you living. And so this is your thought process. And it definitely gets no realer than this because you're the type who are very picky and choosy and who won't let anybody in their life. You're very protective of those you love, and you're all about doing what is right. I mean, so Virgo, like the virgin means purified. I mean, so you're very pure. You like to do what is right. This is your thinking. This is your thought. So you're on the righteous tip always. And you really don't like bad or doing wrong. This rub you the wrong way. But on the downside, you can be one of the worstest person who just X everybody out your life and don't want to deal with people, places, and things. So this being said, as the Virgo Mercury, is I can't let shed this light to you, gets no realer than this, Shay.
Yeah, see, everybody got a downside too. You know what I mean? So, you know, when Virgo is on their downside, they just so off balance. They throw it off. So that's why they got to be neat. They got to be organized. They got to be like have some type of schedule or structure in their life because this will help a Virgo stay on point. Now we're going to my placement, which is Mercury and Libra. This is my placement right here. You know what I mean? And this is going down.
Mercury and Libra. So we talking about Mercury in the scales. You talking about those who always have the right words to say and know how to manipulate the word and play with the word. They got many styles. They do it being stylish. They are charming and they are air signs, so they are highly intelligent. But the Libra all represent partnership, relationships, because they relate to people, not only to people, but to places and things also. So this being said, a Libra deal with being a diplomat. So this means that they know how to deal with life. They know how to, to bring fairness to this world. So they're all about justice and they're all about the truth. So that's why your thinking is based on being factual. Your thinking is dealing with information. You love life. So since your thinking is, I love life, I relate to things, and balance is the key. You love information and you love to dissect information and bring out the truth. You like facts. And so this is what you base it off of. But on the downside, you could be a liar because you're very communicative now because you're very talkative, probably the most talkative out of all zodiacs. But the way you talk, you come many ways. You got many styles, many ways. You're stylish, you're fashion. And so as you be in the scale, the only thing that's a object instead of an animal. This makes you, you know what I mean, a judge like character who know how to make good judgment when dealing with people and places and things. And so, of course, Mercury in you will speed up the vibration and will speed up your energy. This will intensify your ability to deal with people. You know how to deal with people. So you make great leaders nasty because you're a cardinal sign. And so you who is smooth talk anybody, you will. Because you persuade people without knowing you persuade people. You flirt without you knowing you flirting. But people think you just flirting, but it's part of your vibration. So you don't understand, like when they come at you talking about you flirting, because this is how you actually are. You see what I'm saying? And so this is your thinking. This is your thought. This is your mind. Your mind is a great communicator. You're good at business because anybody who can persuade people easy and got a good talk game, who's smooth, you come off like with a smooth talk game, like an Aries might come off like a little aggressive, but you as a Libra come off pretty like smooth. And then you want to see people happy. And when people are happy, you are happy. You know what I mean? And so this definitely what makes you happy. Sometimes you can lie. This makes somebody feel good. So it don't be because you like to lie. It's because you don't want to see nobody hurt. And you know that the truth hurt people. And so you all weigh your options, you weigh the situation, and when they deal with you, everything depends. Me, myself, I'm naturally a Libra. And this also in my birth chart, which is Libra and Mercury, or Mercury and Libra. And so I know about a Libra, so I can tell you all about that. You know what I mean? Smooth game, stylish mindset. You know what I mean? Like beautiful things of all kinds. And you like to fantasize and visualize things. And so when we talk about sex, sex is very important because you got Venus, but your sex start off in the mind first. The mind is where you live. You live in your head. You know what I mean? The mind. So the master of the mind will be you and all like the air signs. And so we talk master of the mind, you'll be more balanced than any air sign because you're right there like in between. So this being said, and you got the scale. So balance is the key to your life. So when you unbalanced, just like you the most beautiful and the most humanitarian people person there is, and smooth talker, and one of the most loving person, and have much compassion because you a psychic empath naturally, because you got Venus and all that love for the love of beauty. You're a psychic empath where you can read people, understand people emotion, understand people in general, even though you're not very emotional, but you can understand it and you can live in their emotion. You can imagine and you can actually feel it. See what I'm saying? So even though it don't show that you're emotional, you got it in you. You just your essence, so you know how to control your emotion. You're more in control, in tune with yourself. So that being said, but on the other side, you are the wildest person in the world. When you're unbalanced, you just don't care. You don't care. Nothing bother you. You won't be so loyal or none of that. And so nobody want to see the bad side of you. Just like you got the good side, you go to the scream on the bad side and don't care. You know what I mean? And be so hateful, you can start stuff and you can play mind games with people because you're good with the minds, with playing with you're good with mind games. And so, as a Libra scale, balance is the key to you. As long as you balance and have your focus on music and harmony, because harmony is a part of your vibration, being peaceful and loving is part of your vibration, you will win. It's basically it. This is how it works for a Libra. See what I'm saying? As the scale. So you have the power to help spark the nation with your conversation and with your leadership ability by being a diplomat or peacemaker to the world. And you have the power to expose all the lies and deceptions of the world and bring the truth to the world as a Libra and Mercury. And this definitely what it be is I King Lit, who is Mercury and Libra. Ashe.
Yeah, so this is my placement, which is Mercury and Libra. See, but a lot of people fail to realize that even though Libras are peacemakers, you gotta understand that they think 10 steps ahead of time. So we already know before anybody else, like we already know what we're gonna do the next day. We already know, like when I spark a conversation with you and I ask you a question, I already know what you're gonna say because I don't roll many options. And so what people gotta understand too is that a Libra just ain't no peacemaker. On the other side, when something is wrong, they can be very aggressive and have the warrior spirit for justice because it's wrong, and they can go all out. So now we're going to one of the most powerful signs, which is Mercury and Scorpio. We all know we don't play it on Scorpio. We know that they spread off hard. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's going down. What can I say?
Scorpio and Mercury. When we talk about Scorpio and Mercury, you might be one of the secretive, most mystical, most intuitive, and psychic who have understanding of everything to anyone. Because Pluto is so powerful. Then it's in Mercury. Wow. You are keenly aware of emotions, but you also can size up a situation and think and know accurately what's going on and what's going to happen and predict things. So your psychic ability is off the meter. So with this being said, you as the Mercury and Scorpio to speed up your vibrations, to make it even more stronger because Scorpio have even Mars also, which gives you Pluto and Mars, 2 planets. Wow. So this gives you like hot water, fire and water. Wow. You don't play no games and you're a good gatekeeper of secrets. Not only gatekeeper of secrets will be your mindset. Your mindset is you understand and you know, you're aware. You don't give your energy to anybody, anything, so you're very protective. You got a protective spirit like all other water signs. And you have the power to heal anybody because you understand people. And so you know the deal. But the thing is, it'd be hard to get under you because you're Scorpio. Scorpio it's hard to know a Scorpio unless we're close to a Scorpio. So Scorpio don't get and give out information to anybody. You know what I mean? So Scorpio very secretive and mystical. So anybody who got a lot of Scorpio in their chart or is a Scorpio, that I mean, this is how they operate. But they strong. You know what I mean? So you talking about going to war, they're some of the most dangerous people there is, and they know how to go to war because they understand every situation. They understand what they're getting into. They understand they got to take out the enemy. So they don't play. Scorpios don't play, and they're more serious and they're more secretive. But at the same time, these are one of the best compassionate people there is, exciting people, and calm. They appear to be calm. And so this is your mindset. This is your intellect. This is the way you communicate. So you good when breaking down somebody, breaking down a subject. You know what I mean? But you could be ruthless because your energy is very strong. So you could probably make a good spy because you are the type who can do secrets and stuff. You know what I mean? And can dive into secrets. So this makes you good at doing stuff like spying on people and places and things. You probably do that anyway in secrecy. You probably on their social media and you know about them. You know what I mean? Before anybody else know about them. See what I'm saying? And they don't even probably know you because you got the Scorpio spirit. You know what I mean? This is Scorpio vibration where they dive into secrets, where they like to know things, like to research, and this would really interest them. And so with this vibration here, wow, the Scorpio spirit, you know what I mean? Wow, you got the power to heal, and you good when it comes to organization. But you may rush things through and all that because you got the speed and energy, the fast energy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You're very skeptical. You're that type of person. And so that's why you appear to be mystical to people because you're the type who can like somebody for years and years without them knowing it. Or you can hate somebody for years and years without them knowing it. So this is how secretive you are. So that being said, it's I who read you and know your thinking. Your thinking is so beautiful and you're so loyal. You know what I mean? So this is how you operate. This is how you be. See what I'm saying? As a Scorpio who got the claws out. You know what I mean? You got that fire. So with it being said, it gets no realer than this. I'll shake.
The Scorpio is a powerful sign. So when you talk about the way you think, you don't like weakness at all. Scorpios don't like weakness. They like scrim. They feed off scrim because that's how they consider themselves as the dominant force. So they don't ride nobody's coattail. And so they be thinking like, when you thinking like saying, you trying to compliment somebody, make them feel good, who not worthy, Scorpio gonna say that's some bull. They gonna call out that. But they might keep it, even if they don't say it, they gonna keep it in their heart. You know what I mean? They know it's some bull. They gonna give you that look, you gonna know. But they don't hide nothing. You know what I mean? Scorpio's strong. You know, they most like leaders. They could be gang leaders. So the way you're thinking and Mercury, wow, powerful individuals. We're talking about Scorpio, Mercury and Scorpio people. You know what I mean? Now we're about to go to Mercury and Sag. Mercury and Sag, the way you think as a Sag. With this placement, who got Mercury and Sag in your chart, you could go to Astro charts. This say it on Google, Astro charts, and you could go to Cafe, natal charts, reports, or astrology. You get your whole report on everything. You know what I mean? And you also can look up this right here where it say Mercury and Scorpio on Google. They got many different websites. They're going to explain to you what it is. And so you get all this information and you break it down, you see. You know what I mean? So, wow, it's powerful. So with this being said, we're going to Mercury and Sagittarius, the way you think. Come on, Sag. The fire from
If your Mercury is in Sagittarius, we talking about the one who love to aspire on a big scale, like do everything on a big scale, even explore, the free spirit, the one who's a thinker, the one who's all about growth, always trying to grow and do better, the one who want to be better. We talking about the one who's fun loving and who can argue for the sake of it because it's experiencing. And so you who are the Mercury and Sagittarius, you just like to experience life as a whole. And everything you experience, you look at as a lesson to you. So because Jupiter represents expansion, then we got it in Mercury to speed up the vibration. And so with it being said, so you definitely a quick thinker and you see the big picture than anybody else. So you're more like a visionary, the one who could be a prophet, what they call a prophet. But I mostly call you a visionary. You know what I mean? So when you talk about reading people, places, and things, you'll be good at that because you got so much knowledge and you love knowledge. You know what I mean? You love to learn. You know what I mean? The more you learn, the more you grow. So you make a good speaker because you're a good communicator. You're good with dealing with people. You're good in dealing with business. You're good with doing almost anything because when you do something, you do it on a big grand scale. And so you're very playful. You're very active. You know what I mean? So with this being said, you don't like to be bored. You get things done. So that's a good thing about you. This is your mindset as a Sagittarius because your mind is on fire. Your mind is wandering. Your mind is curious. And so you this type of person who could talk for a long time. You know what I mean? You could talk and be very detailed, but when you talk, be fun loving. And sexity mean a lot to you because you got that fire in you. When you do it on a big scale. You ain't scared to be in the public eye. You ain't scared to be out in the open. You know what I mean? Because when you do it, you're going to do it good. And you can do it well on a big scale. And you can be one of the best. And so with it being said, you are a great thinker. You think big. You do things big. Everything you do be on a good grand scale. And this is what makes you very important. And you're very good idealistic. And so we're talking about the one who can spark a nation, spark a crowd, or spark the world is you who are the Sagittarius. Yes, if you got Mercury and Sagittarius, wow. A person with you, you're going to need somebody who can stick with you. Maybe a Mercury and Libra type person. Or Mercury, because I can't say Virgo, Virgo can stick with you because you more fun lovers and the Libra more that type. So people like a Libra or something like that, I'll be a good partner for you. I mean, other fire signs. But you as the Sagittarius, wow. Only thing I can say is wow. You're amazing. And so your thinking is amazing. The way you think, the way you see people, and the way you have compassion for people, the way you like to be around people, the way you is acceptance of people. Just like a Libra, you accept this. You accept people for who they are. You learn from people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So as long as they don't come at you, you're good. Because on the downside, you could be aggressive, you could be over emotional, you could be jealous and superficial and stuff like that. But see, you have a great thinking, and you can help change the world with your thinking. The way you bring ideas, the way you bring things together as a whole, and you bring people together. You're good at that. Bringing people together, bringing things together, you be good at that. This is your thinking. Your thinking is on love for everyone. Love for everyone. Like I say, your love will spread everywhere. It's all about expansion and growth with you. Because your love will spread to all over the world. You're just not concerned about one person. Your love will be everywhere. This is your thinking. Your thinking is the love you have for life itself and the joy you have within you. You're a fire sign, so you're all about the action. You're all about activities. You're all about doing things. This your mindset. That's why you like to explore. That's why you like to think. You think of this. You think of that. You like to learn new things. And so this is basically of how you are. So you're very good. You're a very good person if you balance. If you balance, wow, because you naturally happy. You naturally cheerful. I mean, so as a Sagittarius, you're gonna enjoy life. If and buts about it. Anybody stop you from your freedom, that's when you have problems. And this your thinking, this your thought, this what's in you, this how you communicate. You know what I mean? So this being said, it gets no realer than this, because you the one who understand people more than any other sign. You know what I mean? Because you listen to everybody's viewpoints. You know what I mean? Because you're very acceptance. But if you're not acceptance, you ain't being yourself, so you might have problems. But other than that, you're a very good spirit. It's Mercury and Sagittarius, and it gets no realer than this. So continue to grow, because yours is always about self-growth, self-love. I mean, we're not talking about self. We're talking about like bettering yourself so you can love everyone. And yours all about growth, like learning, growing, and what you learn and doing better. Like today was a different day. Today you had, for example, today you might have a Ford Escort, and tomorrow you got a Lexus. And so tomorrow you have a Lexus, but after that you might have a Bentley. That's an example of growth. Now, it's not materially, it's more spiritually, but I'm just giving you an example of what a Sagittarius is like. We talk about growing and expansion. They always want to do better. And nothing never too good. Like Like, this ain't good enough. I got to do better than this. So this your thinking. It gets no realer than this. I say.
And so how you can look at Mercury and Sagittarius? Mercury is the mind. You say mind and wisdom, because the Jupiter is wisdom. We talk Sagittarius. Wisdom and life, fun loving, exploring, wisdom. So you look at Mercury as the mind. Like you go through the sign and say the mind, and let's say Scorpio, the mind and this in the psychic ability of the mind and and power, the mind power. You can use it like that. So they give you like with these little keywords, you understand. We say the mind power. We talking about Scorpio because Scorpio is a planet of power. But now we're about to go to Capricorn because we just did Mercury and Sagittarius. Wow, you know what I'm saying? The fun-loving planet. Now we're going to the serious people, very serious, strong leaders, and like Sagittarius about fun. We talking about Capricorn. They don't play no games. They all about getting there, and through that getting there, they're gonna go through it. But they're gonna get there. They don't give up. They're persistent. They're hardworking. So here we go. We're gonna go into the Capricorn, the Cap E. You know what I mean? It gets no realer than this.
Mercury and Capricorn. You are the type of people who are very practical and a skeptical communicator. You're very business-minded. You're a deeply creative thinker who look at things on all sides of situations to figure out something, because you're naturally a problem solver. And so by you having the earth in you, you're very practical, which means you got to have facts. You deal with reality as far as in the material aspects and practical realm of things, more than spiritual. So this being said, then this is your approach to life. You're very goal oriented. You know what I mean? Because you're all about accomplishing your goals. You're very creative. You're a hard worker naturally. And this is your thoughts. This is your mindset. You got to work. You got to do this. You know what I mean? And so, and you believe there's truth in everything. And you're highly organized. So planning and organizing is something that you're very good at. And you don't like to be late. Just like a Virgo and any other earth sign. They're always on time and on point. Especially you and a Virgo. So this being said, when we talking about the Capricorn, you are a cardinal, so you take initiative, you take action. You know what I mean? You are the one who starts something and get it done. You don't play. You know what I mean? So this being said, you have the ability to organize organizations and run businesses. And you put a lot of thought into what you say. I mean, before you even say something. So you're going to speak practical and it's going to make sense. You know what I mean? So this being said, you speak more practical than being romantic. So that's the good thing about you. You know what I'm saying? As a Capricorn. Because you're a great planner. And so to have you in somebody's life, that's great. Because you can help people organize their life and get themselves right on a practical realm. So with this being said, because you're very loyal. You're very loyal. You love your family orient. And everything like that. So you're loyal to your family, but you do like to try new things, you know what I mean? And so with it being said, you're definitely a thinker for what is practical and what is right, you know what I mean? So you just, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Some people can see you as bored, but you're not bored. You just realistic. It ain't too much going to interest you. When something that's interests you, they'll see the fun side of you. They will see, even when communicating with you, you might not say too much, but you might be observative. And when you do say too much, you will take control of the situation. And so as a Capricorn, it's for you to listen to others because you can be so headstrong and not care what nobody say. That I mean, especially if they're not making sense to you. So this being said, as a Capricorn, it's for you to help others financially, if you could, because you're good with money. I mean, show people the way financially. So your subject will be mostly on a business, on getting something done. You know what I'm saying? On working and stuff like that, because it's the Capricorn spirit. So with it being said, you good with talking about strategizing and stuff like that. And you good with doing some work. You know what I mean? Getting something done. And so it's good for somebody to hire somebody like you because you're going to get it done. And that's the great thing about you, and you're very loyal. So it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're loyal, and wow, these some good traits as a Capricorn. You know what I mean? And on the downside, you're all about life. That's what's in you. You know what I mean? What people don't know. That I'm saying. But your thinking is a little different than others because you be more on the practical aspects. So with this being said, continue to do what you do and think how you think as the Capricorn. That mean all love to you. That mean, and you got a great sense of humor, which means so this is what the good thing about you. And Mercury speed up your vibration to want to get this money and want to get things done. And wow, you definitely a problem solver. So anybody needs some advice from you, they can get that. And it's gonna be realistic and practical and accurate. So you make a good counselor in a sense, but you're most likely gonna do practical work, which means material work, like you can be a mechanic or anything, even on businesses and management positions is good for you, like being an authority figure in what you do. So as a Capricorn, continue to do what you do with your creative mind, and this is definitely what it be, because you're good to come up with something and visualizing something and manifesting it. Nobody can do it better than you. When you talk about visualizing something in your mind, think it, imagine it, and manifesting it, carrying it out in the practical realm. And it's definitely what it be. Because you're the material manifester. I shake.
Yes, that's that Capricorn spirit. The way you think, wow, you want to build. It's all about security. It's all about securing your life, which means you're gonna make sure your financial, your money get right. You're gonna make sure your home get right. You're gonna make sure everybody is right. I mean, before you play. But sometimes you can overwork until you never get a chance to play. You know what I mean? You can hurt yourself by overworking. So I know your mind be overworking, especially with structure, with you're good at planning. That's a good thing. So, you know, when you see somebody, the way they think, sometimes you can look at the Mercury placements and say, oh, now I understand why they think like this. Because, you know, your sun sign is one thing, right? But when you look at your Mercury signs and how they think, you could look on that, and that could tell a great deal, too, about a person. And just because a person got a placement with communication don't mean that they're going to be a good communicator, because they might have Saturn in the third house, which means the house of communication. I mean, it could be difficult for them to communicate, or they may have a Saturn, like Saturn and Gemini. It might be difficult for them to communicate for a while until they get over it. Or it might be opposition, or that's part of the planetary aspects, or the squares, where it's difficult for them to communicate, even though they got the sign. So astrology is something else. Is accurate. I love it. But we definitely got to go to Mercury and Aquarius. We almost to the end. We got two more. You know what I mean? This definitely is popping. You know what I mean? The way you think. So you could go to Astro charts, or you could go to Cafe, which is CAFE, natal chart reports. All you gotta do, Google it. These same words that I'm saying. These 3 or 4 words I'm saying. You can say natal chart reports, or you can say Cafe natal chart reports. You know what I mean? So they got so many websites where you go see every time you type in on each website your birthday and the time you're born and the place you're born, you're gonna see that all of them say about the same thing, so you're gonna know it's accurate. When you go to Vega astrology, I don't really dodge in it because tropical talk about us over here in the Western. You know what I mean? And also they say tropical is most likely, you know, from the ancestor type vibe. So I don't mess with that Vega, that, you know what I mean, like that. You know what I mean? Because Vega gonna say I'm a Gemini rising, while you got about 5 or 6 different websites say I'm a Cancer rising. And the reason why I can't identify with Gemini rising, because I do act like a Cancer rising. So I do so all the traits that they say. So that one love against, don't even pay no attention. Don't even mess with that Vega. Stick right here. We in the Western Hemisphere, which is tropical, which it came from Kemet, and all that stuff there. So with that being said, I'm gonna move on to Aquarius. Very powerful placement. You know what I mean? It's going down. These people are weird. They're odd, but I love them.
Mercury in Aquarius. So we talking about Aquarius. We talking about those who appear to be detached, those who appear to be aloof, and those definitely who's highly intellectual. And some say Aquarius is the most intellectual sign. But Also, just got Uranus and Mercury. Uranus give you the intuition. This nasty your planet as Uranus, but Mercury add up to your vibration. I mean, and so you appear to be a cool type person, got a cool type of thinking. You're very logical, and you're good at reasoning things out. And so when you're talking about the thought process, you might have a weird thinking because you might say your thinking is weird because it's different. But you bring about new thinking to life. So thinking outside the box is definitely what you master. Bringing new ideas, new thoughts to the world. That's why they call you the intellectual genius. And so as a Mercury, wow. And then plus you're intuitive when knowing people and dealing with people. You know what I mean? So you're good to talk to on the intellectual level. You like to express your thoughts and you like things that's interesting to you. I mean, because if it don't interest you, you can be very bored. And so since you are definitely a rebellious sign, and you appear to be so sociable like a humanitarian, but in reality, you're a loner, you know what I mean? Because you like your freedom, your independence. And so you have a quick thinking, you know what I mean? And you like to, research a topic and become an expert on a topic that you like. And so what you're interested in. It's all about what interests you. Because somebody could be talking to you and you might don't even get into the conversation, and they wonder why, because it's really bored, and your mind be everywhere, because your thoughts is everywhere. So that being said, you love to debate, you know what I mean, and you love to be right, definitely, which goes hand in hand, you know what I mean. You could be a know-it-all, so be careful with that. Be careful of being a know-it-all, because a lot of Aquarius is know-it-alls. No, you can't tell them nothing, because they fixed. They got a fixed attitude, that stubborn, rebellious attitude. And if you attack them in some way or try to tell them something, they can be rebellious and separate from you. You know what I mean? Yes, because they are that type. If you try to control their life, you're talking to the wrong people, individual. So your thinking is you can't control me. You know what I mean? It's all about the freedom, all about independence. You know what I mean? And you like to come up with different ideas. So you definitely idealistic. So Aquarius make life. They bring new things to life. So that's a good thing about you. You know what I mean? So you definitely about the truth. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you could be detached. You appear to be attached to people, places, and things and objects. That'll be you love to chat and connect with others because you love to talk. All air signs love to talk. You know what I mean? And you might speak when nobody even paying attention or nobody around. You still might talk to yourself like any other air sign. So you definitely love something that's interesting. You like stuff like stuff you never heard of, and that's what interests you. This is what you like to dive deep into. Something that's boring. You know what I mean? You can't get a feel of it. And so this is what makes you good as a great humanitarian, as a highly intellectual one. When you got Mercury in Aquarius, some of the great minds. You know what I mean? Some of the great geniuses who come up with conventional ideas. Well, who don't really like to see conventional ideas, but the ones who can understand it, because you're all about freedom. So I'm gonna say conventional ideas won't be for you, because you like to do your own thing. Let me say it better, but you do like to dissect things into great details. Even if it mean if you're stepping on people's toes or you're hurting them or something like that. And so understand that you as the Aquarius spirit, that'll mean the free spirit. Wow, you're very interesting. That I mean, and you like to get things done too. You're a hard worker too. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about you. And so, wow, because Aquarius can be the rebel. So watch how you react to people, because your words can be so blunt and hurt people. As Aquarius, because you're so forceful, so powerful, and you can sting people with your words. Because you could be on the downside, you could be negative, and you can hurt people with your words. Or on the positive side, you still can hurt people with your words, being constructive or being positive, because you always speak your mind and you speak it how you see it. And you ain't trying to please no one like a Libra or another sign. And so this is a good thing about you. You can be yourself. You know what I mean? You can be who you be. And if somebody try to change that, they ain't gonna be around too long, because you don't play that. So that being said, communicating, connecting to others is what you do. But at the end of the day, you're going to still be that loner and that free spirit who like to do what you want to do. So that being said, it gets no realer than this. I'll shake.
Yeah, so when we speak of Mercury and Aquarius, then we speak of like the symbol that you see, and pouring out the water, the person pouring out the water, pouring out the truth to the world. That's the representation of that. I mean, so these are some good minds when dealing with the research and also coming out of nowhere with ideas. You know, they're very intuitive, like the scribe. I'm talking about that's how their intuition just flash, just come out of nowhere. They just know. But at the same time, it'd be a challenge because sometimes they could want to know everything, and sometimes it don't be accurate. You know what I mean? So when they think they know everything, it's good for them to listen sometimes, and sometimes they don't. Cause these people like it's different stuff. You know what I mean? But these some good people overall. But so when we talk about Mercury and Aquarius, now we definitely got to go to the last sign, which is Pisces. Mercury and Pisces, beautiful people. We going in. You know this, they say the most psychic sign there is. And so can I get up to about 10 people? Let me stop. But you might not have this placement, but if you got this placement, we got this about to go down right now. We're talking about the psychic. The psychic. So here we go. They offer to them worlds. They offer to the
If your Mercury is in Pisces, then we talking about the highly intuitive, the dreamy one, the one who's the intellectual thinker, the deep thinker who reflects in the water. Yes, the water's so deep. So it's deep reflection, and the one who's the most empathetic, you know, who's definitely a psychic empath like all water signs, but who's mostly in tune with their energy because the Pisces is deep in the water. The fish goes deep in the water, probably to the bottom of the ocean. So we talking about emotions. You're very sensitive and you can be over emotional. I mean, where you pick up energy. So just don't be a doormat for other people's emotions. Because you got a very loving and compassionate heart where you just love people. You know what I mean? And you mutable so you can adapt to people. You can adapt to situations. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. And Neptune makes you very spiritual like. I mean, so spiritual is a part of you. And so you pay attention to close to people. You pay attention to people body language. You pay attention to the way people express themselves. You pay attention to all of that, and you can read people easily. Like every other water sign or every other sign, you can read people the most because this is what you definitely were born to do naturally. You know what I mean? Like the Cancer is the cardo when they talk about feelings and stuff, but you were like all around. You talking about not only just feelings, you're talking about psychic ability to go on other levels too, as far as visualization and other levels. See what I'm saying? Because everybody is good in certain things and certain fields, but you got the all around psychic ability, what you capable to do. And so with it being said, if you open up to it, you know what I mean? And some of it is natural. You could just read people without you don't even need a book. You know what I mean? You really write the book because you can imagine it and you can create stories. So you're a good writer. You're very creative because you can imagine how a beat gonna go before it even get put on a beat, before a beat is even made. You can imagine a good beat, and you can put a beat together in your mind. That's how good you are. This is your psychic powers and your creative gifts, and this is very magical because you like beauty, 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 beauty. So beauty, harmony, love, and peace. This is what you're about, and you want to see everybody be peaceful and joy and happy and spiritual. You know what I mean? Because you love the spiritual aspect and you like to do your own thing. You don't deal well with authority, especially those who are hateful. This your thought. This your mind. You know what I mean? Your mind is you love life, you love people, and you want to see people bond and do things good. So you're very caring. You can be very nurturing, like, but not like a Cancer, because this is what Cancer own. You know what I mean? So you're most likely to do your own thing. You stay on the go. You stay active. So see what I'm saying? But your emotions could bring you down, so be careful, be aware. You know what I mean? You like knowledge, you love information, you like learning. You're the true seeker, the true speaker. So all of that there. You're all about growth. You're all about, bringing awareness to the world. And so a healer is definitely you. You actually got the healing abilities of all kinds. And so for you to seek that out as a Pisces and Neptune, and so, as a Pisces and Mercury, let me say it correct, because you are Neptune. Because Pisces is Neptune, but I'm gonna say as a Pisces and Mercury. So Mercury speed up your vibration and make you faster what you do. You know what I mean? Make you pick up fast, and also make you to be able to pick up information from everywhere and understand the energy, the vibration. And so this is why this sign is known as one of the most psychic signs other than the Cancer or Scorpio. So see what I'm saying? Because you're the most empath than any other sign, the most psychic than any other sign. And so this is very good when you have the godlike talent to be able to read situation of people and know what the situation is, to know what is going on without even a book, without somebody telling you. You know, just by channeling the energy. I mean, by understanding the energy. So this is what you deal with. This is your thought process. And so you got to add the intuition with what you're thinking. You're highly intelligent in some aspects, but some consider you as dumb because Pisces can do some stupid things because they're emotions. And so as long as you don't let your emotions take control of you and be able to reason things out, understand yourself, and control yourself through the intellect, you're great. See what I'm saying? Because the Pisces is known to be so emotional and snap about this, snap about that, so snappish. You think Cancer is, Pisces can be even worse. So that being said, as you're very intuitive, you live by your intuition all throughout life. It ain't too many books that can tell you nothing, but your intuition will always lead you on, and you're always right. Just like a Cancer, you're always right. Just like a Scorpio, you're always right. And just like a Libra, you're always right. Just like certain other signs, you're always right. You know what I mean? We're talking about your intuition. You know what I mean? And so by this being the water sign, this gives you the ability where you can be lazy on the other side too. You can be lazy. You most likely not a jealous type, but you can be lazy. You could be superficial and live in a imaginative world without being practical. So for you to be practical and come down to earth and don't stay don't stay in the astral world, like astral projection out of the universe somewhere. You know what I mean? To bring the astral world down. It's for you to balance it out because you're very dreamy. You got a dreamy nature where you fantasize about something. You fantasize about this. You think of this. First you imagine it and you live in it and it feels so real. And you might want to stay in that world. So for you to come down from out that world, you know what I mean? And you the one who gained knowledge from the other world. You know what I mean? You're an old soul naturally where information just comes through you and flow through you. So as a Pisces and Mercury, continue to do what you do and make sure you be a grounded thinker because I know it takes time, but you will learn because you're very sensual. You can feel things. You got all the senses, all the psychic ability. So that being said, meditation is very good for you. So align your chakras. I mean, before you can even communicate, because you make a great communicator, but don't dominate don't dominate the conversation because you can be good at that because people ain't on your frequency. They might can't feel your vibe because you got higher understanding due to your intuition because your intuition is always on point. You know things without even intelligence, so without reasoning it out. So this is a good thing about you. It's just the natural gifts. And so give honor to your God gift, your talent, your supernatural powers, because you have all the elements of everything it takes to win and to be a world ruler through the healing world and the spiritual world. And it's definitely what it be. I'll shake.
Yeah, so when you speak of Pisces, you talk Mercury and Pisces, beautiful people, you got that power. But everybody don't know their power because they got this placement, know what I mean? But this is the potential you have. Because Pisces also have habits. They're all about habits like drinking, smoking, all that there. When they're on the downside, they could be escapists. So that being said, when you got Mercury and Pisces, this is a good placement because Mercury give you understanding of your psychic ability. Mercury give every placement of understanding of their ability because that's what Mercury is about. Understanding the word, understanding what you see, understanding the message. It deal with the message. And so Pisces in this placement is a good reader. Now, as I came lit, who broke it down to you beautiful people, it gets no realer than this. I've just broke it down. And so now you know yourself. And I'm going to continue to do videos like this so you can know who you are. So this placement here, wow. As long as you use the energy correctly and understand, you will win. When I speak of God, I don't speak of Theo. I don't speak of outside of yourself. I speak of within yourself and all around yourself because everything that's around you is also a part of you. So once you understand when I say it, it's different. So I got a question when somebody else say it because I don't know. When we say who conscious or higher conscious or conscious, we speak of metaphysics. We speak of the spiritual world beyond the physical world. And so this is what I'm talking about. So when we speak of the Mercury placement, it's a great placement when dealing with language, communication, deal with thoughts, and deal with psychic abilities or any abilities, even creativity, like creative minds. And so when you got Libra, Geminis, and the air sign, they like the creative minds. So Mercury would be the minds, and like a Libra, definitely the artist, so it would be the artist mind. Or and you got Aquarius would be the unique mind, and you got Gemini would be the they'd be the lingo mind, because they good with the language, the words too. So all the air signs are definitely good with kind of understanding. So with Mercury do good in all air signs because it's right in the good placement. So with that being said, now y'all understand this how it works. Because I'll probably do Venus series next. You know what I mean? So with this series right here is going down. You know what I'm saying? I done did the rise, I done did the moon, I done did the sunshines. It's on my channels on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm on Facebook with this right now. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download this video and put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because people need it everywhere. This love, the right understanding. So whatever house is in, like the first house, if you got Mercury in the first house, your knowledge will be about yourself. Your communication game will be about yourself. The second house will be about what you value. And it will be about what you value and things of that nature. You know what I mean? The third house will be about is read at home. You know what I mean? So you a great communicator. And so if it's in the fourth house, it's gonna be about the home life. Your communication game will be about the family life. It's gonna be about the that's how it works. So whatever house is in, that's what it's gonna be about. I mean, so if it's in the fourth house, you got Mercury in the fourth house, the house of Cancer. So basically you're saying Mercury in Cancer. That's all it is. See what I'm saying? Got many ways to read you. So you got Mercury in the fourth house, the house of Cancer. This means that you have psychic ability like a Cancer, the nurturing spirit, the caring spirit. So this is how it works. So look at the houses too, or what houses that it's in, and you will know what you will be about. See what I'm saying? So this is basically how it operates. So I'll just give you a short little example. You know what I mean? To understand the houses, you can look up the 12 houses and the meanings, and they will give it to you, beautiful people. So as I came to bring this light, share this video, tell your friends, tell everybody. They need to get on the knowledge so they can know themselves. This is definitely what it be. Shay, I love you.